Hello everyone, welcome to 1213 Prescott Way.
¿Qué pasa?
I'm Sarah.
David Prescott. ¿Qué pasa?
How are you doing? Today is the 16th and we are now eating the cake and ice cream that we had forgotten when I showed you the video of David eating the ice cream. I had forgotten to eating the cake. I forgot to put the ice cream with it, so now we are going to do it. And this is his birthday cake. What are you going to say?
Yeah, she didn't put the ice cream on there. The knife.
This is the pineapple cake that I made him. And then the vanilla ice cream that I bought, the Breyers vanilla. So that's what we are going to have with you guys today. So before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the like and comment if you like. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, so you'll be notified when we post another video.
You dig. Right. What are we having here? Oh, we said that already.
No, I didn't. Well, David also has crushed pineapple with his.
Right.
Last time he put it on top, but this time he wants it on the side because he think he's cool like that.
You dig. Hey, you. Boom, doo, doo. You want something to do? Boom, doo, doo. We have something to say. Try 1213 Prescott Way.
And you know this.
Check this out.
We are going to...
It's going to melt in my mouth.
First time having it with ice cream. Oh, is it? Second time.
My second. Your first. Your second.
Delicious.
Didn't you say something about having a dream? You was up under the ocean and there's a...
No, but I said something about having another dream.
No. Pixie glass.
Yes, it was weird. Okay, so I was like on this cruise. I was on a ship. I guess because I'm watching so much Love Boat. And the cruise, okay, so then there was a party, like a dance floor, and everybody was in there partying, and I'm just like underneath watching them. And then when I finally, took a step back to get a full view, I realized that I was underneath them, and it was kind of like a plexiglass. It was over the ocean, and they were in a plexiglass dancing and stuff. And I was like, what if that sucker breaks? You know what I mean? They just go straight into the ocean.
And they were totally content dancing.
Yeah, they were dancing away. And then all of a sudden, then these bad people are trying to kill me, so...
That was in the dream too?
That was afterwards. I woke up.
I have to use
The fork?
This from Sun Sweat.
Oh, your napkin. I thought you were going to use a fork instead.
Love pineapple.
You guys, I was looking up like the weirdest date or something like that you've ever had, and it showed like 21. And as I was going through them, I thought some of them were funny, and others were like, "Are you serious?"
They were telling you that what happened on
on their first date. It says 21 of the funniest and most awkward dating stories from the decade.
Oh, I want to hear some.
This absolutely awful first date. Instead of rescheduling, one guy took me to a funeral on a first date. She said then afterwards, while eating dinner, the conversation was so awkward due to nothing in common. I couldn't even look him in the eye. She was like, instead of just canceling and saying you have to go to a funeral, he was like, I'll just take you with me. This unusual breakup. I had been dating this guy and was really falling for him. He said he wanted to plan everything for our Valentine's Day date. He loved astronomy, so he picked a spot and brought a small telescope and showed me all the constellations. I was on cloud nine. I changed into something sexy and invited him in. He got undressed, got in bed, and then told me he couldn't do this anymore. He basically got undressed to break up with me. He said I deserved a really nice Valentine's date before he did it.
I think these are the stories people made up because I don't. There's some of this that's not
No,
real.
you don't think there's people out there that actually do these things? As crazy as mugs are, I totally believe it. I truly do.
I believe
And
it.
as weird as
I
people
don't.
are, shoot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is. But shoot, people don't even want to break up with you. He would have been, he said how much he deserved a really good date for Valentine's Day. That was nice of him. It's better than him breaking up with her before.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm.
Well, I threw down, didn't I?
Mm. Mm. The ice cream is what makes it so much better.
And the pineapples.
Just the ice cream.
No pineapples, no nothing. Yeah, some more. All right, well, I'm ready for the trip out.
It says, this guy I met at a bar took me to a Chinese place for dinner. We ordered a bunch of different things and shared it all. My face started to get really red and I broke out in hives. By the time we got to the car, I was struggling to breathe and I asked him to take me home. Well, I went into full-blown anaphylactic shock and stopped breathing in the car. Apparently, I was allergic to almonds and didn't know it, and we ordered almond chicken. He had sense to take me to the ER. I woke up a few hours later to him sitting in the corner of the room looking horrified and apologizing profusely because during all the commotion, they ripped off my shirt and bra and he saw my boobs. Once my roommate got there, he bolted never to be heard from again. I have to laugh at that time when he saw her boobs. He was terrified.
He was terrified when he saw her boobs.
She said it during the procedure that they ripped off her shirt and her bra. He saw her boobs.
I wonder what was wrong with him.
There's some people are shy or just, I tell you, just different. Some weird stuff.
And people put that on the internet to read about themselves.
Just one lady, she said, the guy who asked me out worked at a garage, but he didn't bother to shower before our date, so he showed up covered in grease. The whole night was awful, but I eventually gave up after he said, you ever hang out in hospitals? I like to. Maybe just because I'm turned on by blood. She said, I can't make this shit up. Yeah, that would have been it too.
Oh, I'm full now.
I thankfully don't have any horror stories or weird stories or anything. Oh, yeah, you do. The slider.
Slider.
When she was walking.
Oh, I don't want to tell that because.
Well, mine wasn't a date.
But I might as well tell her. It's not. It wasn't funny to me. It's funny to my babe.
Does he always think he Mr. Cool, always trying to go out with somebody?
Oh, I was cool. You can't take that away. But I'm in New York City at this club, and I went up to New York City to audition, in front of whoever wanted to discover me. So I'm sitting at this table, nice club too, real nice. And across the way, about maybe 30 feet, were some more tables. and people were sitting there. And then I'm not sure, was she sitting with something? No, she wasn't sitting with anybody. She was sitting by herself. But she kind of kept looking over at me too. And she was really pretty and everything. But I didn't try to make any move yet. So finally, I sang my song. And I went over and sat with her. I asked her, could I, you mind if I sit with you? And she said, sure. So I sat down, and we were talking. It was pretty cool. And like I said, she was really pretty and everything. And was dressed real nice. So finally, I don't remember. That's kind of strange because I must have got up first because I didn't see her walk away. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's what's throwing me off a little bit. But anyway, I'm in the hallway and we were gonna go somewhere, and I heard some sliding down the hallway, coming towards me. And I looked down. It was, I looked up first. It was her, but then I looked down and looked at her feet, and her feet had to have been about 12 feet. No, excuse me, 12-inch shoes, and 12 inch this way, and maybe 9 inches this way. See, baby, have it. My thought was that if she had told me at the table that maybe she was in an accident or something, and now I have to wear these particular shoes and stuff like that, it gave me an opportunity to say, wow, wow, that's something else, And I could have said, even then, I'm not going out, But when I saw her feet, I said, I'm not going out. I'm not walking down the street with her. I'm not going down, Because I thought to myself, if I did that to her, she'd have did the same thing to me.
Right.
She'd have did the same thing. So, if you can't take it, don't dish it out. I never saw her again in life. But maybe to this day, those maybe her feet shrunk and she had beautiful feet and everything, But all I know is what I saw then.
This one she says, I was on a date with a guy from Tinder, and towards the end, he asks me if I want to see his neighbor's new puppy. So he calls them and says, yeah, me and Stacy will be over soon. We just spent 3 hours together, and he didn't know my name was Perry. First of all, why would I want to go see your neighbor's puppy? I like puppies, think they're cute and stuff, but that's not something I'd want to go to your neighbor's house at, like intrude on their time. And, they don't know me from Adam. And then say, we're here to see your puppy. He must not have anything better to do. I don't know. Look, this first date that moved super fast. I had my eye on this guy for a while. After a few weeks of flirting, he finally asked me to go to a gig with him on a date. Okay. We went to the gig and we were having a good time when suddenly his parents show up. Turned out he had invited them because he wanted me to meet them on our first date. I'm like, what's he gonna ask you to marry him tomorrow?
These stories make me think about truly are, what age are they? How old are they? Have they always acted like that?
Right.
And how they carried themselves in grade school or high school, were they nerds?
I know, that's what they sound like. It just sounds like people that aren't uncomfortable with being around other people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like being with the opposite sex, because they don't feel secure in themselves.
Right.
So they say weird things or do weird things.
I think the most important thing is that
they're trying.
No, they're not. I don't. So far, you haven't said anything evil. I don't. I mean, they do weird things.
We never know, because the one talking about he likes hospitals, and so he must like the sight of blood. Remember, I'd be thinking, shoot, you might want to chop my ass.
Well, he needs to work at the morgue. What percentage of the world of people are like that? Are doing super strange things. Like, is it 20% of of the population, or is it 10%?
I say 40,
30%.
at least.
That's a lot of people.
Uh-huh. I think so. I mean, look at all the weird stories you see in the news all the time. I'm
Every
talking
day,
not
every day.
once a day, multiple times a day
Mm-hmm.
with things happening. Ooh, excuse me. And then imagine the things that aren't even being reported that we don't even know about.
True.
They only report things, things that are, they talk about things that are only reported. And I just say, I don't know. The norm is becoming not the norm anymore. And weird is becoming the new norm.
So sad.
So anyway, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining us. We are going to David's show. Hey, 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 David's show.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hey. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Did I say that already?
Yes. Still, you can say it 2 times. You say it 3 times already.
Okay, have a wonderful rest of your evening. And we love you. Peace.
See ya.